Pushed upon by Meeks momentarily. Now it crosses over. Spin move. Blocked by Biombo. Great recovery on the weak side help.
You gotta love it. The change of pace of Thomas and LeBron James has just been beautiful to watch.
James rejects it out of bounds. The help defense slapping some of the fans, which the Celtic faithful not very happy about.
I don't even know what to say, man. No one can guard that.
Oh, how about that rim protection from McGee? Take that, says JaVale. And that gets a rise from the crowd.
Well, again, this is what he can do. You know, they'll shake loose and they'll be in the way.
Ricky is shaking loose. Mr. McAdoo is interrupted.
Not in Marquise' house. If he has an opportunity to mano, I don't know too many people are going to dunk on him.
Do it! Do it! Roberts finds Plumlee inside. As time expires, a lot of contact. That goes as a shot clock violation as Grant took the hit. Oh, blocked from behind from J.R. Smith.
Curry right to the bucket, blocked by Towns.
Mike Muscala, who played at Bucknell from the Minnesota area. There's a knockaway by Muscala with a rejection. Schroeder, beautiful pass, Prince, knocked away by Smart. What a rejection by Marcus Smart.
17-13. Payton, nice crossover move himself. Belted by Tristan Thompson. Threw it in the basement. Here comes J.R. Smith. LeBron gets it back. Switched upon by Meeks momentarily. Now it crosses over. Spin move. Blocked by Biombo. Great recovery on the weak side help.
You gotta love it. The change of pace of Thomas and LeBron James has just been beautiful to watch.
James rejects it out of bounds. The help defense slapping some of the fans, which the Celtic faithful not very happy about.
I don't even know what to say, man. No one can guard that.
Oh, how about that rim protection from McGee? Take that, says JaVale. And that gets a rise from the crowd.
Well, again, this is what he can do. You know, they'll shake loose and they'll be in the way.
Ricky is shaking loose. Mr. McAdoo is interrupted.
Not in Marquise' house. If he has an opportunity to mano, I don't know too many people are going to dunk on him.
Do it! Do it! Roberts finds Plumlee inside. As time expires, a lot of contact. That goes as a shot clock violation as Grant took the hit. Oh, blocked from behind from J.R. Smith.
Curry right to the bucket, blocked by Towns.
Mike Muscala, who played at Bucknell from the Minnesota area. There's a knockaway by Muscala with a rejection. Schroeder, beautiful pass, Prince, knocked away by Smart. What a rejection by Marcus Smart.
17-13. Payton, nice crossover move himself. Belted by Tristan Thompson. Threw it in the basement. Here comes J.R. Smith. Bryant gets it back. Switched upon by Meeks momentarily. Now it crosses over. Spin move. Blocked by Biombo. Great recovery on the weak side help.
You gotta love it. The change of pace of Thomas and LeBron James has just been beautiful to watch.
James rejects it out of bounds to help defense. Slapping some of the fans, which the Celtic faithful will be happy about.
I don't even know what to say, man. No one can guard that.
Oh, how about that rim protection from McGee? Take that, says JaVale. And that crowd.
Well, again, this is what he can do. You know, they'll shake loose and they'll be in the way.
Ricky is shaking loose. Mr. McAdoo is interrupted.
Not in Marquise' house. If he has an opportunity to mano. I don't know too many people going to dunk on him.
Do it! Do it!
Roberts finds Plumlee inside. As time expires, a lot of contact. That goes as a shot clock violation as Grant took the hit. Oh, blocked from behind from J.R. Smith.
Curry right to the bucket, blocked by Towns.
Mike Muscala, who played at Bucknell.
Here comes Giannis, 2-on-1. Giannis, big steps to the rim and jams it. Timeout, Miami. Put that one on the highlight DVD.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Give that young man the game ball now.
I mean, a 29-point victory. Dragic, 7 on the shot clock. James Johnson with 4 to shoot. Drives in. What a dunk! A blocking foul inside. That's the dunk of the year on James Johnson. Got to count the shot. James Johnson with one of the most incredible dunks you have ever seen.
Wiggins soaring. Oh, man. Andrew Wiggins dropped the hammer as he floated by.
That'll be on the highlight reels.
Like that from Paul George since the injury.
Oh, did he take it right at him?
What a punch.
Slammed up by Westbrook. You know what I'm going to say? That was nasty at this point in the game. As he goes up with the left hand. Wow. That is nasty.
Finds Jefferson inside. Everybody, Richard, you're 36.
It is great to see that Mr. Jefferson is still moving on up.
Oladipo going to streak and pack it. Where'd he come from? And the crowd buzzing as the Thunder bench still on its feet in amazement.
You want to see somebody on a pogo stick? Watch this.
Boom! Zach LaVine, whoa, just climbed the ladder on Alex Len.
This is on a bit. Watch this little jab step, and he slings it on Alex Len. That was the best Zach LaVine dunk I've ever seen.
73-72. Nance.
Oh, my goodness.
A major rock attack. Larry Nance with a grown man.
Larry Nance can have the crowd on their feet. They are standing up. Even the Net fans are on their feet.
Patterson puts it down, poked away, picked up by Andre from
Three-quarters, and he hit it! He had his eyes on the prize and let it fly!
To Chandler again. Oh, what a block by...
Get ready for game 4, and the Warriors with a closeout opportunity. Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz inside the Moda Center. Warriors with that incredible comeback in game 3, and Kevin Durant is back and in the starting lineup. They are going to monitor his minutes tonight. But Durant feeling good enough the last couple days to get ready to jump back into this series. Had a monster performance in game 1. Our Southwest Airlines starting lineups: Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Zaza Pachulia, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant. For Portland, Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, with Myers Leonard getting the start. Mo Harkless and Evan Turner, so an adjustment for Terry Stotts going with size at the beginning, and Myers Leonard, a very good perimeter shooting big, will get the nod. Eric Stafford, Sean Wright, and Benny Adams will blow the whistles. And the Warriors with the first possession of the ball game. Klay Thompson fouled as he takes it inside. And for Steph and Klay, both 35% on threes during the series. But Klay shooting 37% from the field, and Steph 40%. So I think just from an offensive flow standpoint, the Splash Brothers would like to get going early in this game.
Yeah, we've yet to see their very best, and yet they're up 3-zip. Nice to see. The
lob to JaVale, catching and finishing. You may be watching history in the final 2 minutes of this quarter, Jim.
You know, how's that?
42, the most ever in a playoff quarter by the Warriors. And a three-point play opportunity for Lillard.
I wonder what the opposition had. Here's McGee covering both left side and right side, and surprising Shabazz Napier. It's easy for him. What length he has. But I'll tell you what, a lot of big men don't hustle. He runs and hustles. Athleticism, good footwork, and we've seen him go to the floor several times in this series to get a ball.
And he knows he's not playing 35 minutes.
Nope.
So he's going to max out every opportunity he has.
35 points in 39 minutes total in this series.
The lob! JaVale McGee with the right-hand spike and the foul. Wow! Oh, this is something else.
A lob on the run from Draymond, perfectly delivered. And McGee just, you know, when someone draws attention from the defenders and they give you a little bit of space, he does not stand and watch. He moves to a space where he can get something done. He doesn't stand and watch.
Is that the exclamation mark for the highest scoring playoff quarter in Warrior history? Oh, man.
Well, I bet you the opposition in that other game had a little more than 16 at this point.
I mean, JaVale was being fouled by 2 guys and still elevated and finished. Napier on a reload 3.
That's pretty good focus there because McGee was still in the vicinity.
Draymond attacking. Iguodala tried to bank that home. Steph with an offensive rebound. He had it knocked away, and Aminu pushing. Lillard. Trail 3. Napier's hit 1. And McCaw.
And they're on the run here.
Final minute of an amazing first quarter of game 4. And Curry fouled by Vonleh. Warriors are in the bonus, so that'll be free throws.
11 assists already, I believe.
11 assists, 8 of 9 on threes, 15 of 20 shooting. So Draymond just turned to the bench. He said Portland's going to run 2 up. What is that play? Mike Brown's telling him. And now he's going to go back on defense. And now he's telling McCaw what the play is for Portland. That's the kind of scouting that they have.
Well, it's been a clinic in the first quarter. A clinic. The Warriors just made sure that Portland wasn't going to come out and out-hustle them.
No, they're just taking their heart away here.
Sure did.
Grab, an air ball, no reset of the shot clock. Lillard with Draymond knocking it away. JaVale and Curry. This could be a lob or a 3. He'll take the 3 instead. McCaw keeping it alive. McGee had it knocked away. Napier. Don't go into the lane against Draymond Green.
Well, you got one here. I was going to say, you could wait for one, but you can't hold these horses back. They're running for the finish line in the first quarter.
Who leads the NBA in postseason blocks? That guy. And Draymond, he blocked it, beat everyone down court, and draws the foul.
Got a couple of 3 blocks already in this game, averaging nearly 5 a game. Wow.
JaVale McGee, another impressive stint. 4 minutes, 4 points. Had a rebound, had a block. Draymond missed 2 free throws. So the shot clock off, and a quarter the Warriors would not want to end.
They don't want Portland to get to 20. I guarantee you, that's in the back of their mind, right?
Minu corner 3.
Well,
Draymond for 3-quarter court. But the Warriors, an Warrior playoff record, 45 and a quarter. Shoot it at 63%. Hit 8 threes and hold the Blazers to 30% shooting. A closeout game with a 23-point lead at the end of 1.
Here comes Giannis, 2-on-1. Giannis, big steps to the rim and jams it. Timeout, Miami. Put that one on the highlight DVD.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Give that young man the game ball now.
I mean, a 29-point victory.
Dragic, 7 on the shot clock. James Johnson with 4 to shoot. Drives in. What a dunk! A blocking foul inside. That's the dunk of the year on James Johnson.
got to count the shot.
James Johnson with one of the most incredible dunks you have ever seen.
Wiggins soaring. Oh, man. Andrew Wiggins dropped the hammer as he floated by.
That'll be on the highlight reels.
That's a punch. Way to go.
the injury.
Oh, did he take it right in?
What a punch.
You know what I'm going to say? That was nasty at this point in the game. As he goes up with the left hand, wow, that is nasty.
Finds Jefferson inside. He drops it down again. Talk to everybody, Richard. You're 36.
It is great to see that Mr. Jefferson is still moving on up.
Oladipo gonna streak and back it. Where did he come from? And the crowd buzzing as the Thunder bench still on its feet in amazement.
You want to see somebody on a pogo stick? Watch this.
Boom!
Zach LaVine, whoa, just climbed the ladder on Alex Len. This is on a bit. Watch this from jab step, and he slings it on Alex Len. That was the best.
So the highest scoring first quarter in Warrior playoff history with 45, and you do it with the record 8 threes in a quarter. Clay and Steph had it locked on automatic. Of any quarter, the highest scoring playoff quarter for the Warriors is 49. That was against the Spurs, or the Run TMC team.
A lot of teams would like to get 8 threes in a game.
Yeah. Well, they've never begun a playoff game with 45 in a first quarter until tonight.
We know how great the offense was, but you got Portland at under 30% and 3 of 11 from 3.
Lillard, tough step back 3.
He's from Oakland. He's got toughness.
So Draymond with David West, Ian Clark, Clay, and Iguodala. Clay, he's got it right. It's like maybe a little contact. No, my form is so good, I'm going to make it anyway.
Well, he knew that Crabbe was still behind him, and so he said, I can lean in a little bit, and I've got a clear look. That's a nice move. That was a nice move.
Minu cleared out with the offensive foul on Draymond, and we check in with Roz.
In that last timeout, Mike Brown told the team, it isn't rocket science. The only way they're getting back in this game is us turning the ball over and them making threes. Let's make sure to take those 2 things away from them.
That was the one thing, Roz, in game 3 that didn't get enough notice. The Warriors committed only 7 turnovers in that game. That's as good at taking care of the ball as you could possibly have.
No wonder that was a nice move. He cleared out, huh?
They did with the free arm. Whacked him in the face.
Sometimes Clay has the ball stopped a little bit. And if you keep it, of course, he's felt pretty hot, obviously.
Clay's got 11. Steph's got 12.
But the ball needs to keep moving early on.
Oh, Lillard. Beautiful finish. So Lillard's got 10. And if you're Portland, you were down 28. Start taking some points off that advantage.
Set that up nicely. Draymond was open. Klay Thompson knew that 2 defenders were going to go with him as he ran off of Draymond. Love that. Just didn't make it.
Yeah, Lillard feeling it right now. And he'll get to the line.
Well, they're not going to quit. We know that. Crossover. Then you beat a bigger man. He knows how to finish. He is very powerful.
Well, I think his career field goal percentage in the playoffs just shows how much is on his shoulders to be only a 40% shooter in the postseason. This summer, your center daughter could beat Sean Livingston and Zaza Pachulia at the Warriors overnight basketball camp. Boys and girls ages 9 to 16 at CSU Monterey in Seaside, June 28th to July 1st. Points off the Warrior advantage.
And they've got a long way to go to work against that lead.
Draymond. Aminu did a good job. He went straight up. That's a good no call.
Well, Draymond just stayed with that play. That was not an easy shot because he shot it on the way down, almost to his feet to the floor. He just hung with it. This is a challenge for Ian Clark and everybody else.
Yeah. He's weaving through 3 bodies and still scoring. Lillard's got 14. McCollum has not scored in the game.
Lillard's just playing the game right now. He doesn't even care what the score is. He just say, I'm going to score anytime I want, every time I get the ball.
And Clay, an air ball. The Warriors need to keep moving the ball, making that extra pass, making Portland play team defense. Lillard to the line again.
Well, he feels like right now no one out there on the floor can stop him, whether it be a small, whether it be a big. He can go around with his ball handling ability, a smaller man. He can go around a big man, but he's the big man at the rim. He's single-handedly taking over the game for Portland right now.
He's got 15. He's already, these will be 5 free throws. McCollum sitting and Lillard, the one-man show.
He's got 10 points in 3 minutes of this quarter.
David Westphal, Vonleh reaching in. 8:53 remaining in the first half, and Lillard trying to lead a comeback.
Patterson puts it down, poked away, picked up by Andre from three-quarter, and he hit it! He had his eyes on the prize and let it fly. To Chandler again. Oh, what a block by Max Seal! My goodness!
That was superbly executed.
Stoudemire perhaps not ready for it. Hamilton, great pass down court from Allen Iverson.
That means he's looking at those cards and not focusing on the rim.
Grant Hill focused on the rim there. Bams over Wallace. Wow, Pistons by 50.
And I think he drew a smile from John Wallace, who he dunked over as well.
Baseline, and that's one you don't mind watching over and over again. And Rasheed from long range. Oh! Yes! 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 She sticks it off glass as time runs out. O'Neal deep in the post, lots of contact there. Oh, what a block by Wallace! Wow. And a jump ball!
Wow. Now that was beautifully timed by Ben Wallace. Here comes the Brooklyn. Here comes Hunter.
Buckle up!
Oh, baby, what a play by Grant Hill. That was sensational.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Pistons need a 3, and they have just under 3 seconds to do it. Here's Chauncey Phillips. Here it is. He's got it. He's got it.
Warrior lead at 17. It's 3 minutes into the second quarter. Our Lexus experience amazing. The Warriors led the NBA in block shots in the regular season, and they've been even better in the postseason. Nearly 11 blocks per game. And as Portland has attacked the rim more often than not, they have been sent away by a variety of Warrior defenders.
Well, what's more incredible about it, Draymond nearly 5 a game, but they're doing this without Kevin Durant, who leads the team in block shots regular season.
David West. Yeah, Clay passed up a shot there, and it's kind of good recognition. Like, let's have the ball keep moving and make Portland play a little deep.
You give it up, it will come back eventually.
Aminu will tee one up. And Draymond another rebound.
Draymond took David West man Vonleh, and they couldn't get it to him. He just made him shoot an outside shot from that distance. Just simple defensive play that a lot of people don't do.
Clay behind the back. And Klay Thompson flat with that three. So McCollum in. Lillard may play the whole game. If this is the last game for Portland, he may not ask for a rest. And Clark got caught up in the air. Shot clock at 8. Play inside, and McCollum with the defense. And the Warriors play the D right back. It's West the trailer. And Portland was all back. Draymond with the step around, but couldn't get the angle. Aminu just took Iguodala out of that play. Lillard able to score again, 17. Got 12 here in the second quarter in 5 minutes. David West doing work inside and scoring again. He does not mind a little bump and grind.
Well, twice now he hasn't forced it all the way because they're not calling a lot of fouls. They're letting him play inside, and so he's taking what he could get from Vonleh. And nice little push shots, 2 of them already.
Ian, nice recovery on McCollum. That was good team defense there. Ian Clark selling out.
I think it's important if Clay gives the ball up here early and just keeps it moving and then takes some back cuts. There he goes.
Draymond an open 3. Oh, man. He is punishing Portland from the three-point line. Draymond Green is the best Warrior three-pointer in the series. He started at 50% coming in, and he's already hit 3 tonight. He continues to be large.
Calderon pestering and shadowing Kyrie Irving, so he stays on the move. Hardaway picked him up. To LeBron James! Second leg! 67-58.
The diagonal cut. Kyrie and LeBron execute that play so well. And LeBron throws the hammer down.
Just pristine timing between those guys.
Knocked it away. Iguodala in a foot race. Wall can leap. The trail 3. Yes, sir!
I've never seen a team pass up so many layups to search for a 3, and they come out smelling like a rose.
Well, Steph with 6 made threes.
7:30 Cavs live pregame here on Fox Sports Ohio. And the Blue gets the Winnipeg Jets. Kuzma 6:30. Back the other way. LeBron James. And a steal for LBJ. Lays it in. 2 for the price of 1. And a timeout for Orlando.
And LeBron did a smart move that time. He did a nice little pirouette move.
Is it Marty Glickman?
Probably, yeah. Use the innovator.
Gortat fouled and one.
See, Wall is just picking them apart now. Gortat, the recipient.
That may be a little separation point for him.
Curry comes up with a steal. Up to McCaw. Highlight time.
The building has finally come alive, Mark Jones.
It's lit.
That one's stolen. McCaw leaking out, and he'll get the layup.
I love that one here. What a play by Curry.
Giants-Dodgers tomorrow on NBC Sports Bay Area. Ty Block in for Bumgarner. And Clayton Kershaw on the hill for the Dodgers. Who can Kuip the rest of the gang? It'll be a Say Hey Tuesday. Be there at Willie Mays Plaza at 6 p.m. and watch the pregame show. Our McDonald's True Story involving Patrick McCaw and JaVale McGee. I know, Jim, on your iPod, it is Return of the Mac. This is the Big Mac attack. With JaVale and McCaw being just outstanding in his first round series, and can't ask for anything more.
Just terrific stats and smart play. Smart play by both of them. Great hustle. And I'll tell you something, you see the stats with McGee. It's easy when you only play 13 minutes per game and all the stuff that he's put up, 35 points, whatever. But McCaw does a lot of things that don't show up in the stat sheet. Chasing down a guy, knocking the ball away, disrupting someone, changing direction defensively of an opponent.
Lillard with Curry defending him, so KD and Steph back in to play with David West, McCaw, and Ian Clark. This is a very small unit here. As McCaw, the small forward, with Steph and Ian in the backcourt. KD's the power forward, and Aminu forcing the turnover, and then drawing the foul.
Well, McCaw chased him down, didn't give up, and didn't give up a basket. Got to come meet the pass. And sometimes if you throw a little lazy pass there and assume that the defender is not going to come out, you got to protect the passer.
Finish your McCaw point, because you've mentioned it a couple times and it's not insignificant, is not turning the ball over as a young player.
Yeah.
With the way the Warriors run, the way they move the ball, Pat is solid with the ball. A lot of young guys get rattled in the postseason pressure. And to play all those minutes and not turn it over and have the assists that he had in Game 3, it's just another level for him.
He's being taught by Willie Green, as we know, and he's influenced him greatly.
Willie has made Pat his personal project and just done a great job with him.
So on the turnover, they only gave up 1 point.
Because of his hustle. Steph will step back. His shot looks good tonight. He's got 14 with 5 assists.
Well, he goes hard to the basket, then he stops on a dime, and his defender just disappears.
McCollum, that is wide left. Aminu was able to save it. That's a ball the Warriors should have had.
Yep. Stood and watched it. They had a fast break going the other way, at least a man advantage 5-on-4.
You force an air ball there, you've got to get that rebound. Durant, that mid-range post up. Working on his timing, his game. The fadeaway rimming out. And here comes Lillard, already 17 in the first half. And he sheds Ian Clark and buries that jumper. It's a nifty move if you can shove off like that to get open. And Lillard's strong enough to do it. So he's got 19. And Portland trying to hang her.
Dame on a push. It's challenged by Gordon Hayward. Finally gets a hit on Hayward. Damian's got a mid-range look that pops in, and the Blazers off to a good start.
So far, the shot selection is really good. Damian Lillard, it's good to see him getting the shot to go, because he has struggled mightily against the Jazz.
Offering and slaps it away. Damian high stepping into front court. Goes at Exum. Fades and scores in the play.
Yeah, it's different right now because he wasn't getting that kind of look in Utah last week.
22 a game. Yeah, can you imagine him in an up-tempo offense? Here's Damian outside for three. Got it.
Would it look something like
maybe
racing the ball up the floor, defender goes underneath the screen, and then it's liftoff time?
For 15 games. Turn last night. Damian the other way. Goes right by Favors to lay it up and in with a scoop shot. Says, welcome back. I'm going to go right by you. Don't mind me.
Trying to get right into the middle area of the floor.
Dame outside, squares the shoulders. Splash.
He's not messing around.
No, he is not. % from three. So breaking out of it here in the first quarter is Lillard. A catch and shoot triple. Got another one. Oh, don't just break out. Blast it all up, man. Just destroy all that past noise over the last 3 games. Jazz off to a 3 for 11 shooting strike. Damian dashes, dances, and finishes with a right-hand scoop, reversing it up and in. Oh, the audacity of this young man. Dame again, the crossover goes to Gobert with a left hand and laid it in. And a foul call. Oh, he's shredding this Utah defense. 8 of 12 shooting. Running right-hander, up and in. Gobert at his hands at his side. He looks tired. Noah Vonleh will step in for Leonard. Damian 26 now, ties his record set in 2014. Dame on a push. Challenged by Gordon Hayward. Vonleh gets a hit on Hayward. Damian's got him.
Warriors basketball on NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Pier 39 and Rocket Boat, the ultimate high-speed thrill ride on San Francisco Bay.
Warrior lead at 20. And game 4, a closeout opportunity. You may remember game 4 against Portland a year ago. Steph Curry came off the bench and had the most incredible overtime the league has ever seen. The Warriors win it, 132-125, 17 in the extra period, and he was back. And the Warriors dispatched with Portland in 5. That overtime had to be seen to be believed.
I was here. I wasn't working. I came up, saw the 2 games, games 3 and 4. That was his first game played in that 4-game series. It was a beauty.
Durant throwing it backwards, getting it deflected and stolen.
Well, maybe a little too unselfish there, but a nice look.
Edu didn't catch it cleanly, and KD in the passing lane. David West, a little pick and fade, and he drops it down.
He's got a quick 6 here tonight.
He's perfect 3 of 3. David was shooting it very well at 50% the first 3 games.
No hesitation there. I like that.
Can McCollum get anything going? West played the D, and Vonleh emphatically following. West has McCollum on a switch, and KD having it stolen by Evan Turner. Lillard's been the hot man. Almost too much time with that open 3. And Ian Clark out of the pack. That's a turnover that shouldn't happen. 2 Warriors, neither catch the ball, and they throw it out of bounds. So 7 turnovers the entire game 3. 7 turnovers already tonight.
Well, Clark's played over 8 minutes, and he's yet to take a shot. They are concentrating on him. He's played very well against the Blazers, regular season and playoffs, but no impact tonight. And he's out.
Lillard trying to draw that whole D, and setting up Aminu, who hits another 3. He likes that short corner. Al-Farouq Aminu with 8 off the bench.
They have, I would say, a little bit of hope, maybe even more so. Legitimate hope.
Portland's defense is picked up. They've shaved 10 off the Warriors' biggest advantage till Curry hits a triple. So Steph's got 17 in the first half.
4 of 5 from threes.
Not going to shoot 35% on threes forever. Bob moved his feet. LaVale was there. Aminu. And McGee with the rebound.
Didn't bail him out. Didn't try to block it. Didn't try to foul him.
Steph heat check. And rimmed that out. So 23-point lead at the end of one. Sitting at 21 right now. Portland's made their surge here, and the Warriors have responded every time. Curry with the quick hands. The ricochet right to Aminu. And McCollum can't buy one. Lillard soaring there, but he took that out of bounds. Again, they're managing Durant's minutes, so Kevin will sit, having played 13 in the first half. 7 points, 3 of 4 shooting. His defense has been good with block shots and steal.
Without question. I'd say in this quarter, the Blazers have gotten to a lot of loose balls. It's helped them get back in the game, giving them some points where normally the Warriors wouldn't give up.
Well, second chance points are 10-0 Portland.
Really? Okay.
He tops it. So Clay 14 on 5 of 10 shooting. Steph 17. CJ McCollum has yet to score. 0 for 7 from the field. Aminu's had the hot hand. Al-Farouq Aminu came into the game only 2 of 8 on threes, and he's hit 3 in the first half. Iguodala doubled, and he's fouled first. Lillard will pick up the personal.
They'd only committed 1 foul prior to this the whole quarter. Yeah, he grabbed the wrist.
And Clay, the rip through foul.
And he'll shoot because it's the second foul under 2 minutes.
Yep.
Even though it was passing.
And now Lillard got a tee.
Uh-oh.
Sean Wright did a good thing there. You call the tee, walk away. Let the player dissipate. And that's a nice move from a good young official.
Yeah, he was still chirping in his ear after the first tee.
Sean, you give the tee, and then he moved on. That was really nicely done.
He does not want to kick out their key player in this game.
And Curry hits the technical.
And you didn't see that, but Lillard kept on talking to him.
He kind of followed him, and Sean just...
You hit it right, though. He just walked away.
Himself. Yep.
Sean is a very affable fellow.
Yep.